Today is January 13th, 2026. January 13th, 2026. And it is now time for the positive message for today. The positive message for today. But before I begin that, let me just begin with my verbal verification as to I am the one and only Octavia Goldstar, the one and only Octavia Goldstar. Now for my verbal public copyright. Now for my verbal public copyright. Everything that I am saying in this YouTube live stream, book me Octavia Goldstar, are all of my ideas and creations coming from my mind, my thoughts, my lived experiences, and my opinions. And now for the title, for the positive message for today. The positive message for today, Tuesday, January 13th, 2026. I want to say the title for the positive message for today will be, Love Yourselves and Others Now, More, and Forever. Love yourselves and others now, more, and forever. So I'm going to write that down myself. Love yourself and others more. No, now, more, and forever. I love that. I am loving that. Love yourselves now, more, and forever. How powerful. I'm going to find a positive message that I want to, positive, one of my positive messages over music to coordinate with the title of the positive message for today. And it's not going to be, hard for me to find that because I have the perfect one that is going to match perfectly with that. And here it is. Could it be? Of course, that's not it. Okay, so let me see. It is track 5. Okay, so the positive message for today is love yourselves now more. No, love yourselves and others now more and forever. Love yourselves and others now more and forever. That is so powerful. I'm going to break this positive message down. And it's not going to even be just like a long positive message that I'm going to be doing today. For it is it makes sense. It makes sense in what I'm saying. And I practice that every day, each and every day I practice that. But when I'm going to first of all start with you loving yourself. But when you are loving yourselves, others will see how you are loving yourselves and they will know how to love you. So in you loving yourself first, you are able to love others. For I believe, now my opinion, I believe that if you cannot show yourself love in the way that you want to show others love, how are you able to give others love if you aren't giving the love to yourself? And I'm going to say, first of all, by you giving yourself love, taking care of yourself, being kind to yourself, showing your own self gratitude, showing your own self that you are thankful, showing your own self that you respect your own self, all of these other things that you would want others to show you, that you will want to show you that if you are doing it yourself, that you will want to receive it back from others. You will want to receive it back from others. But again, in my opinion, if you aren't doing that on a daily to yourself, which is loving yourself, self-care and self-love, self-care and self-love, how can you give that self-care, give the caring to others if you aren't doing it to yourself as far as self-care and self-love? And I'm going to say, unconditionally loving yourselves, unconditionally loving yourself, meaning all of your flaws, all of everything that others might say to you. You look weird, and maybe they don't believe in you, just as the positive message is saying. Maybe they don't believe in you. Maybe you're looking weird, but you're loving everything about yourself. Your flaws, you're loving the fact that your failures. Even love your failures because they are a part of you, and they are a part of you learning more and growing more. If you have failed at something, don't say, "Oh, I can't stand myself anymore. I hate myself because I failed at this thing that I wanted to do so badly. I wanted to do that thing so badly." And they may not have anything to do with anything in a physical, as far as something maybe you're doing as a project or a job or something that you're working on, or maybe something that you're building and you weren't able to put that together and build it. Or maybe it is a failed relationship. It don't just have to be a personal relationship as far as someone that you're with in a personal, intimate relationship, or maybe it's a family relationship. I'm going to say, love yourself. Continue to love yourself even more through the storms of all of that you may be going through. What if you feel like, I failed at losing weight? I wanted to lose weight by a certain time, and I wanted to take off so much of my weight or a certain time, and I couldn't do it, and I could not get into this dress that I wanted to get into. So, now I'm not loving myself. I'm going to say, love yourselves even more unconditionally, that you know that there is a way that all of that you might be going through, that you might say to yourself, I don't love myself anymore. I don't love myself anymore. That you can love yourself and learn how to love yourself. Practice each and every day on how to love yourself. Spending time with yourself. Spending time with yourself in a quiet space away from others. Just reading things on love. If you don't have any love in your heart, you might be saying right now, this love, don't nobody. Actually ran into people that might say that I don't believe in love. I had so many people that hurt me in my life that I don't even believe that love exists anymore. What is this love? Well, I want to say to you, first and foremost, for me, it is G-O-D, for the love of G-O-D, for the love of G-O-D inspires me to do what I am doing each and every moment of my life. And in my opinion, as me saying G-O-D is the love. First and foremost, ahead of my life, the love. I want to say that the facts that I am here right now, encouraging you all with that same G-O-D, as G-O-D love inspires us all each and every moment of my life, and I do believe that. But so the positive message for today is love yourselves and others now, more, and forever. And again, I'm going to say, which is a very, very powerful, something that I'm going to say. And I'm going to say this. The same love that you want to receive from others, you have to be willing to give that to others also. For how is it that you will want to receive love and you're not giving it? is you loving yourselves. Now that is my opinion. That is my opinion. For the way that others see that you are loving yourself by showing up for yourself, taking care of yourself, expressing love, with just saying kind things out of your mouth. It could just be down to your smile, the way that you care for others, and others can easily pick that up. I can see the love. They really have love for others. They are kind. I can tell by the words in the text, especially the text I want to say, you can most definitely feel that love energy. I'm going to say that love energy. And I want to say again, the way that others are seeing, the way that you are taking care of yourself, that you're loving yourselves, and that you are, just giving yourself all of that self-care and self-love, they will most definitely say, I know that person loves themselves, and so I'm loving how they're loving themselves. People will actually fall in love with the way that you are loving yourself so much that it becomes contagious to them. The way that they are loving themselves is the way that I want to love myself and love others. Is the way that I want to love myself and love others, which can become very contagious very, very quickly. And I'm going to say for me, it is unconditional love. Unconditional love. For people, I didn't even know how. People sometimes may say things that, that you don't necessarily even approve of. And you know yourself that you have a loving and kind spirit. You have a loving and kind spirit. But I'm going to say that unconditional love is for yourself. It's saying, you know what, no matter what others say, I'm not going to let that change the love that I have inside of me. That I will continue to show others and show up for myself and for the things that I'm loving to do in my life. So much that when others see that, they will know that is who I am. I'm going to say that and encourage you all with that. Let the positivity and beautiful love continue between ourselves and others, and let it continue to grow amongst one another. Unconditionally, I want to say, unconditionally, I'm claiming that, especially in my circle right now, and between others that I know, and even just right here on my YouTube channel. Book me a Tevin Gold Star. I'm going to say to you all, I believe that I have broken down this positive message for today on January 13, 2026 on Tuesday. I believe that I have broken down this positive message today, which is love yourselves and others now, more and forever. Love yourselves and others now, more and forever. And I see that there is only one person in the chat. I'm going to say, have a positively and beautiful Tuesday to you. And thank you so much for coming over to hang out with me. Thank you so much for coming over to hang out with me. And also, so yesterday, I put some sugar on my positive message yesterday. After I closed it out, sugar, when you taste something, and you might say, you know what? I need a little bit more, just a tad bit of, I'm going to say non-sugar in my tea or coffee. I'm going to put some non-sugar on my positive message. And even if people aren't showing up the way that, you would normally or may have normally seen people show up, here's your YouTube channel. I want to say continue to love what it is that you're doing. When you come across this video, I don't know, maybe it could be a year later you may come across this video. I'm going to say continue to love yourselves and not give up on the things that you love and that you're passionate about. Because as we know that when you're passionate about something, I had to sit around when I thought about that word, passion. Where did that word come from? passion is like love when you're really, really loving something. You love it so much. You're passionate about it. I love this so much. I'm going to say continue to do what you're doing and not giving up and not giving up. For if you love something, you will not give up on it. And I'm going to say that is my opinion. That is not my opinion. I am now going to do my special thank yous that I will do each and every day. For that is something that I love doing. That is something that I love doing. So I'm going to say thank you so much to YouTube for the platform. Thank you, YouTube, for the platform. Thank you to the producers who continue to produce these beautiful melodies and music. Thank you to the recording music engineers that mix and master all of my singles. I'm going to say mix and master all of my music for my singles and albums. Thank you so much to my distribution company for all your continued support and your help. I'm going to say thank you so much to those of you who continue to download, and stream my positive messages over music and create continue to create those beautiful TikTok videos to my positive messages over music. I'm going to say to the amazing geniuses, you know who you are. You know who you are. Who continue to pave the way, the legends and the leaders who continue to pave the way for up and coming artists and all. And to the greatest one of all, G.O.D., for it is your love who inspires us each and every moment of our lives, even right down to now. I want to say to you all that may be watching, that might not even see you watching, I'm going to say to you all, thank you so much for coming over to join me today. Thank you for subscribing if you have subscribed. If you have subscribed to my YouTube channel, thank you so much for subscribing, for viewing, for watching. I'm going to say to you all, thank you so much for just coming over to hang out with me. Thank you so much for just stopping by, even though there is one person in the chat. But thank you so much. That's not going to change who I am. For when I leave the cameras, every day in my life, I continue to be who I am. As me being an example right now, that if others don't show up, continue to be who you are. Because you just never know who may be watching. You just never know who may be watching. And so, now that I have did my special thank yous, I am now going to be in the process of closing down, because rain or shine consistently, I'm gonna say if you all are interested, tonight, my therapeutic rehearsal sessions, it will be my 104th night. For I am committed to doing things that I love, which is part of my self-care and self-love. Let the commitments go on. Let the commitments go on. And I'm also going to say to you all, if you all are interested, tomorrow morning, between 6:30 and 6:55, the positive message for today, rain or shine consistently, I will be here again for the positive message for today. And so now, I am going to actually close down and leave you all with the positive message that I will always leave you all with. And it is going to be, you hear God speaking to your heart. And if he don't, he is speaking to your heart. Just believe that. Plan to have a better life, pray. Prepare yourself to have a better life. Believe that. God, I pray that you continue to give me the strength to keep doing what I'm doing right now, which is give it to everyone, everywhere, every day. Thank you, God. I love you so much. I love you, God. You are so gifted, so talented, and God loves us all and continues to give us the strength. You can make it. I love you, God. I love you, God. I just had to say it. I had to say it. I love all of my positive messages, and I had to say it. I knew that part was coming up, and so now I am actually going to close out right now, and I'm gonna, close out and leave you all with the positive message that I will always leave you all with. As this is the positive message that I will always leave you all with, and it is positive love, positive love, positive love. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Book me Octavia Gold Star. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Book me Octavia Gold Star. I'm gonna say like, share, and comment. Like, share, and comment. Like meaning hit the thumbs up. Share meaning go out and share this YouTube channel with someone. You might say, you know what? I know a YouTube channel. Book me Octavia Gold Star YouTube channel. You just never know who you may be helping out. I'm gonna say comment, comment, comment if you choose to, because I do check those comments and I will reply back to your comments. I'm gonna say hit the alert bell for notifications. Hit the alert bell for notifications. When you're hitting the alert bell for notifications, I might be doing a pop-up live or a pop-up video, and you hit the alert bell will most definitely notify you when I am uploading a video. I'm gonna say to you all, and it doesn't matter if no one is here in the chat or viewing, but my commitment to what I'm doing that I love must go on. I'm gonna say to you all, if you're all watching, go and tell someone that. Octavia Gold Star said that it doesn't matter if anyone is not watching. Her commitment into what she's doing must go on. Octavia Gold Star ain't doing nothing over there at her YouTube channel. She's doing something. She's uplifting us and inspiring us to become more and greater of ourselves, to dance more, to sing more, smile more, laugh more. And I'm going to say to you all, have a positively and beautiful and safe Tuesday. Positive love, positive love, positive love, positive love, positive love. See you next time.